Hi, this is Heather, and I'm going to show you how to embed a H5P interactive video into Blackboard Learn. So I've logged into h5p.org with my user account, and I have this one interactive video here called Backstage with an Elite Ballerina. I'm going to click on it, and then when it's displayed at the bottom here, there's Embed. I click on Embed. And if you show advanced, it shows you like a resizer script. It actually selected that the first time, so you want that resizer script. So let me just hit Control C to copy. Go over to Blackboard Learn. I'm inside one of my experimental course shells under the H5P embeds page. And you can add this anywhere where you have the Blackboard HTML content editor. So if I wanted to put it in an item, I could do that. You could stick it in a blank page. Let me do an item because I don't have an item on this page here. So I'll give it a title. I like to turn off spell check because it inserts a lot of span tags that are just useless garbage code that gets inserted. So I hit the HTML button on the editor, and I'm just going to click inside the entry box and do Control V to paste. So the first part of this, the iframe code right here, is the actual embed of the content itself. The second line, oops, didn't want to do that. Let me rebuild it here. That starts with script. Let me see if I can drag through it. This is JavaScript that lets the object inside of the window resize as the window resizes downward so that you don't have horizontal scrolling for the viewer. So let me hit update and it inserts it. I like to track number of views and hit submit. Okay, so now if I turn edit mode off, you can see here is my video that plays back. Okay, so everywhere on this timeline where you see a blue dot, that's where there's a link to a website that tells you more information about what they're talking about in the video at that point. The purple circles are questions to test the user's attention. So let me just test them out here.
When I was 16, I came with a friend actually, and I saw.
Okay, so the link to the Ballet Met is working.
Before the show to warm up, I do a type of exercise and stretching called gyrokinesis.
And my link to gyrokinesis is working. Sarah Lane chose her profession because she loves what she does and it's an obsession. And then I continue. Okay, the summary questions come up as a little button that you click. And when you enter these, the first statement is always the true statement, but I've done this one before, that's why it stored it in memory. But if I do it again, I can get a different response. So that's it, and then I'll show you how it resizes now. If I resize this window, the video scales down with it. See? So you can accommodate people on different devices and different viewports. One thing I'd like to add is that the site on which you have the H5P plugin installed, whether it be WordPress, Moodle, or Drupal, it needs to have an SSL certificate with it, because if it doesn't, the H5P embed won't display properly. It won't display at all within Blackboard Learn.